Ever find yourself scrolling through incredible adventure photos and thinking, I wish I could do that? Well, you absolutely can, and you don't need a six-figure custom van to do it. Let's be real. Getting started with car camping can feel like a puzzle. What gear is essential? How do you actually sleep well in a car? And how do you avoid living on granola bars? Forget the confusion. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on my entire car camping system. We'll cover everything from the must-have beginner gear to the clever hacks that make road life not just easy, but genuinely fun. By the end of this, you'll have the complete blueprint to build your own adventure-ready rig. The foundation, your sleep system. All right, first things first. A good night's sleep can make or break a trip, so let's start there. The secret to sleeping like a rock in your car is creating a flat, comfortable surface. Most cars have that annoying lump or gap when you fold the seats down. You can go all in and build a simple sleeping platform, or you can easily level things out with thick foam pads, an air mattress, or my personal favorite, a memory foam topper. I like to sleep with my head toward the front of the car. It helps you steer clear of the wheel wells and gives you a surprising amount of extra shoulder room. For bedding, grab a sleeping bag that's rated for the temps you're expecting. And here's a pro tip. Bringing your regular pillow from home is a tiny luxury that feels like a five-star hotel out on the road. Privacy and light are also huge. My secret weapon is a set of custom-cut blackout window covers. But honestly, even just hanging up some dark fabric does the trick. Finally, you've got to have ventilation to fight condensation. Just crack a couple of windows to get a cross breeze going and use some simple mesh covers to keep the bugs from crashing your party. The camp kitchen. Cooking on the go. Honestly, is there anything better than a great meal in the middle of nowhere? Your camp kitchen doesn't need to be complicated. A trusty 2-burner propane stove is my top recommendation. It's fast, tough, and lets you make coffee and breakfast at the same time, which is a non-negotiable for me. A quality cooler is an absolute game changer for keeping your food fresh. And when it comes to cookware, keep it simple. Seriously, you can get by with just one pot, one pan, a cutting board, and a basic set of utensils to start. A small folding table and a good camp chair instantly create a functional kitchen pretty much anywhere you park. For your menu, think easy one-pan wonders. Quesadillas, loaded baked potatoes, or pre-made chili are all amazing options that are delicious and leave you with minimal cleanup. And always store your food securely inside your car, in a cooler or a sealed container. You don't want any furry, uninvited dinner guests. Staying organized. The bin system. Living out of your car can go from zero to chaotic in about 5 seconds flat. The solution? The bin system. This is probably the single best hack for keeping your sanity on the road. Grab a few separate, clearly labeled plastic bins for your different gear categories. I have one for kitchen stuff, one for sleeping gear and clothes, and a smaller one for tools and safety gear. This system makes it ridiculously easy to find what you need without having to tear your car apart, especially during that dreaded midnight gear hunt. It keeps your space clean, cuts down on clutter, and makes setting up and breaking down camp way faster. All right, your turn. Now that we've covered the core of the setup, I have to know, what is the one piece of gear you can't imagine car camping without? Drop it in the comments below. I'm always on the hunt for new ideas to add to my own kit. Essential gear and power. Okay, once your sleep, kitchen, and organization are dialed in, there are a few other items that just make life on the road so much better. First up, lighting. A headlamp is absolutely non-negotiable for any hands-free task after dark, like cooking or setting up. An ambient lantern is also awesome for lighting up your whole campsite and giving it a cozy vibe. For power, a portable power station or even a simple power bank is perfect for juicing up your phone, headlamp, and other small gadgets without risking a dead car battery. And of course, don't leave home with a basic first aid kit, a fire extinguisher, and a trusty multi-tool for those just-in-case moments. Final tips for a better trip. Before you take off, a little research goes a long way. Always check the local fire regulations for your destination and find out if you need any permits. And this one is non-negotiable, folks. Please always practice the 7 principles of leave no trace. Pack out everything you pack in and try to leave your campsite even better than you found it. Here's a simple common sense tip. Fill up your gas tank before you head into remote areas where gas stations can be few and far between. And finally, always share your itinerary with someone back home. So that's the roadmap. A comfortable place to sleep, a simple kitchen, and a smart way to stay organized. That's really all it takes to get started. Don't feel like you need the fanciest, most expensive gear right out of the gate. Start with what you've got and build up your perfect setup over time. The most important thing is just to get out there and start exploring. That feeling of hitting the open road with everything you need right there with you is truly incredible. If you found this guide helpful, a thumbs up would be awesome, and consider subscribing for more adventure videos. If you have any questions about my setup or just want more tips, ask away in the comments below. I really do my best to answer every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there.